welcome back. It's been a year at this point. I guess what has this year been like for you? I mean, I know you had a lot to overcome. So what's it been like for you? Okay, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been obviously a lot of stresses and downsides, but I also had a daughter that's almost turning 2, and so that really has been a shining jewel in my life. Like it's I'm so filled with love every time I even look or think about her. Like that is just that's really helped me over the last year. But yeah, going through a second neck surgery, same one. I not for the same spot, but for another level in my neck. It hit me hard. Like I was super motivated, super positive for the first one. And I came back and my neck felt pretty good. From there, I was excited to get going. And then the second one hit me, and it was, like I knew that I needed surgery right away. This time I could tell that there was no recovery because I tried to recover from the first one and it just got worse. So that was a pretty dark couple months there when I first had surgery, but and the first couple of months. But as soon as I was able to start training again, and one thing is that I've really never had many setbacks in my career as far as injury wise that have kept me from training, and I love training. It's all I want to do every day. Rest days are one of the hardest things for me, and I really I really wanted to make sure that I was 100% coming back, and it was, it's always a question in your mind: am I going to be able to do this again? And but you know what? I had faith in the process, and as soon as I started training again, everything started getting better so much quickly. And I think that because I've been training all my life, having it taken away from me really added to the depression and the stress. Right? Like one of the best stress relievers is working out. Well, my way of working out is training, and you've taken that away from me, and it's like I just sit there venting all day, and but on the flip side, when I was allowed to start going again, I was so hungry for it. I was so excited, and I felt like I'd gotten better just coming back, and as my fitness got better, all these new things that I've been thinking about the whole time I was down are all starting to come together, and this is honestly the best I've ever felt during a fight week this week. My weight's amazing. Everything's just coming together.
That's awesome, man. Well, after going through all that, I do wonder, like the neck. I mean, I guess on the one hand, like, is there any concern, or it's like after you go through a surgery, it's like, well, it's probably better than it can ever be, right? Because it's been fixed. Or is there that like hesitation of, oh God, I can't go through this a third time?
No, I mean, I'm a pretty educated guy when it comes to what's happening with my neck too, and I've looked at a lot of the research. And like you said, these devices, once they're in, they're way stronger than a natural disc. I got 2 titanium discs in my neck that are just ball and socket titanium. There ain't nothing to break in there. So I'm super confident with the product. I'm not worried. Like, these ones are done. Will more levels go? Like, well, I know that this is all stemming from a car accident, and the damage after that, we had 2 discs that were severely damaged, but we only fixed one the first time because it was the one that was giving me obvious major problems. And we knew the other one would probably go at some point, but we thought, hey, it's not giving you issues right now, so let's try and hold off. And it, just unfortunately didn't happen that way. But now the rest of my neck is, as far as I know, looks good, man. Like, we're all going to have some damage in our neck, but like there's nothing, even 10% to as close as the damage those 2 discs were. So I feel like everything's tip top. I'm getting punched, choked, kicked. It's all good.
Awesome. All right, getting ready for a cage fight's always grueling, right? But getting ready for a Darren Elkins fight, is that a little bit different thing?
It's a dream come true.
Are you on paper, there's no way that this isn't a war. I mean, I guess pretty much every fight he has is a war, and you've kind of gained that reputation as well. So, I mean, is this like, are you writing the fight of the night check already, or?
I'm not cashing it, but I am writing it. It's just stylistically. I mean, obviously, I love it for myself, but even as a fan, I know that it's going to be a good fight. Like the 2 of us no one's going to run away from each other. No one's going to, get tired. So it's going to be who can implement their game plan. And, I know what Darren's game plan is. It's done the same thing every single fight. and he's very good at what he does. And I absolutely respect his ability and everything he's capable of. I will. Too many guys, you know, they hurt him and they think, oh, I got him, and they blow their wad, and then you know what? Then Darren's right there. He's a dog on a bone. He just jumps right on you and he chokes you out. And I will not be that guy. So I'm just going to go implement my game plan. I'm going to chip away at him, and I'm going to keep constant pressure, and it's going to be a firefight.
I love it. Last thing for me, win here. Moving forward, is it try to get booked right? I mean, do you feel like this kind of need to make up for lost time, basically?
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. I would like to fight 5 times a year, personally, if that was my choice. Now, that's never likely going to happen. There's a lot of things that go into marketing and matchmaking and timelines, and there's going to be bumps and bruises and things along the way that slow you down. But I don't want to take much time off. I want to be ready to go. I mean, 145 is a massive cut for me. I'm really good at it, but I need 3 weeks from being in shape and good weight to make sure everything goes purposely, because like I gotta follow protocol. I'm good at it, but it's hard.
Tristan, thanks for taking the time out of your day. Talk to us. The guy we just talked to, Andre, also wants to fight 5 times a year. So hey, you have somebody, a dance partner.
Maybe, yeah, that'd be awesome. Andre's a man. I love Andre. He's such a good fighter. Like, it would be an honor to fight him.
Good stuff. Sign me up. You have a living legend in Arlovsky on the card, and then you have Darren, who's also a vet. How excited were you just to get that contract? I know getting back in the cage is the priority, but I mean, it's Darren Elkins. You know you're gonna bleed and you're gonna fight.
Oh yeah, I was just ecstatic. I actually at first didn't get too excited because I thought last year initially it was going to be Darren Elkins before I fought Pat. That's what they were talking about, and I was 100% in. And I'm not sure what happened on his end. I just heard that the date didn't work for him, so then they threw Pat. So I took that fight, but when I heard it again, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get too excited until I got that paperwork signed and secured." And as soon as I did, man, like I was just ecstatic. Like, I've been so happy and thankful all camp just to be able to be here doing what I'm doing and getting to fight a guy that, you know, is a legend of the sport that I've looked up to, that I'm a fan of. You know, like most of the time when Darren's fighting, I'm rooting for Darren. It's not going to be this weekend, but, you know, like I wish him the best because he's an animal, man. He's done things that I would dream to do.
Lastly, for me, I know your team has broken it down. I know you've seen tape. Respectfully, what are your advantages, or where do you see you got that edge?
I think my striking is definitely better than his. I think his space wrestling is better than mine. I think our jiu-jitsu, we're going to see. I think I'm actually better on the cage than him and better in the clinch than him. Just got to be careful not to rush too much and give him my hips and let him get on top of me, because I really think if either of us get on top of each other, we're both going to have to work real hard to get out of it.
All right. Thank you, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.